everyone, it's America, and today I'm going to walk you through my skincare routine and a basic kind of everyday makeup, no makeup look. And I've been loving this cleanser. It's the Rich Foam Cleanser, and I was going to say it's so rich and foamy, just like that much. It's one of those that makes you feel like, I'm a rich old lady who really takes care of myself. I've been really lucky and genetically was gifted with really good skin. And so as a kid, a teenager, I really did the bare minimum, which is not fair, I understand. Getting older, also being in a job where it's constant makeup and taxing my skin, I definitely had to learn how to take care of my skin better. Good skin is one of my inherited gifts, but you know what? I also have no butt, so it's give and take. So this is one of my secret weapons. It's the Triple Acid Exfoliating Face Peel by Shani Darden, who I love so much. This is a travel version of the peels she does in studio, and it saved my skin when I was on my last press tour. Okay, so you take this beautiful exfoliating peel solution and you go ahead and, ooh, it's fussy. And you feel really fancy, you know what you're doing. And I like to do it on my neck too because lines. The second step is this beautiful clay neutralizing mask. You just put it right on your hands and that's what it looks like. Oh, and then this can get really spicy too. It doesn't hurt, it's just spicy. I'm gonna leave it on for 10 minutes, let it moisturize. Okay, so I think it's been 10 minutes. I am always gonna want glowy, breathable, moisturized, natural skin. I have freckles naturally, particularly in the summer they come out. So I like those to kind of shine through too. I just feel when I have a mask of foundation, I look older and my skin looks dry and my skin looks not as good as it does when I wake up in the morning. It's Shani's Moisture Boost Plumping Serum, which I use day and night. Plump. And then I just think moisture in general helps with all the fine lines and stuff. I'm 41. I'm proud of being 41. I lived my 41 years, I earned it. So I don't mind seeing my maturity, but I also want it to look glowy. I've been using this really delicious, beautiful, Transformative Brilliance Soft Cream by Estee Lauder. Early on, it was whatever the job needed. So they would tease my hair until it was a rat's nest or do whatever they wanted to my skin. And I think I started to realize oh, I'm a person who has to live outside of this job and I don't want to do anything to my hair and my skin that's gonna damage it in the long run. And I want to take care of myself. And so I feel I have learned to have the conversation with my hair and makeup people about, can we do this in a way that's helping keep my hair and my skin healthy and not damaging it so that when I'm done with the job, I'm not left with messed up skin or hair. Sunscreen. So Supergoop, I love this sunscreen. It doesn't feel oily on the skin. My kids let me put it on them. It's actually the only stuff my kids let me put on their face. Growing up, that was the one thing that was non-negotiable, was sunscreen in the sun. And I remember once I have a traumatic memory of my mom having a green mask on her face. I'm walking into my room and me freaking out because my mom's face was green. And then just for fun, I did that to my kids the other day. I don't know why I was I'm gonna perpetuate this cycle of trauma and scare them with my mask. And they just laughed at me. So I brought this little bag to share, which is a vintage Barbie print bag that this amazing woman on our set when we were filming Barbie went out, got all these beautiful vintage prints and then made us these tote bags, which isn't it so cute? And it's often missing from my closet and then I find it in my daughter's stuff. In this bag, I brought my makeup sitch, and it's in this gorgeous Say holder, which I think is just a brush holder, but I have used it for all of my makeup, dating back to when I was a young 15, 16, 17-year-old upstart, rushing down the 405, trying to get to my audition on time, trying to get my makeup on. I would always start with my mascara. I know this is like crazy, like who starts with mascara? But I start with mascara because it's so messy, especially if you're driving and applying mascara at the same time. I also don't condone driving and doing makeup, especially if you are my child. Do not drive and do your makeup. Before the mascara, we curl. I once got my eyelashes permed and I was so impressed. Like it looked amazing. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have to do anything. I just wake up and my eyelashes look like Bambi. But then the eyelashes started to fall out. And I was like, oh, not worth it. Monica Blender's mascara, I love the brush. It's very clean. See what I mean? I always make a mess. So I want to make the mess first. Just make the mess to begin with. Clean it up. Don't worry about it. You see the mess? That's gonna go away. Oh, the other thing I'll say about messy mascara is that sometimes it doubles as a lower eyeliner. Genetically, there's like an eyebrow that every single person for 3,000 years in my family line has the exact same eyebrow, which is that it peaks. Like, it's like a very witchy, resting, angry bitch face. But both my kids have it. All of my siblings' kids have it. It's like you cannot escape the Ferrera brow. I use Benefit, the Goof Proof Brow Pencil. And so here's my peak, right? And sometimes I try to like soften it a little bit so that I don't look so angry. I'm so moisturized right now that like, this is like slipping off. This is the one I use for like the body of the brow. And then this fun little cute one I use for this part, which I think is like actually the ticket to like those like fluffy model brows. Is this part of your brow that you just give like a little extra oomph to. And then this brow is a totally different shape. And then this is where you like, don't be shy about getting in there. Oh, made a mess again. See, that's the good thing is like, you can always fix it. I recently shot a Vogue cover shoot and it was so much fun. And it was really special because we shot in El Paso, Texas, where my husband was born and raised and where I've been going for 20 years. So we went with a whole like kind of desert chic vibe. And I haven't, if I'm being honest, always loved photo shoots, cover shoots. They're so stressful. And when I was a kid and I was, not like a stick thin model, I would show up to photo shoots. None of the clothes would fit me. Everything would be sample size. And then I'd feel awful. But I do think things have shifted in the industry and things have shifted like inside of me as well, growing up and learning to just accept and love and celebrate and enjoy myself, enjoy my body, enjoy my specific, unique expression. I'm really glad to like be in this place now and to get to do it with none other than Vogue. It was so fun. I found this thing that I love so much. It's Say's Slip Tint, which is basically, it's a tinted moisturizer with SPF. It's glowy, it's moisturizing. I try to use it sparingly. And again, not to completely cover my own freckles and skin, but to just sort of even the tone in places where I feel like I need it. Of course, do some on my neck because you want it to look even. I'm gonna stick with Say, the Sun Melt Bronzer. I think because of the nature of our world, our culture, and of Hollywood, and in terms of being an actress looking for stories and roles that I could be represented in, I think I walked into a room and people felt like unconventional, not normally what you see in Hollywood. Latina, brown, short, I couldn't be the star of something without a conversation about like, isn't this different? And at the time, I was just grateful. Like, I know these women, I am these women. Real Women Have Curves and Ugly Betty and Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Those are all characters that live with me still, who I love so deeply. And those stories were also about so much more than just the beauty aspect of them or the unconventional beauty aspect of them. I'm extremely fortunate, and I also loved bringing each and every one of those characters to life. So I did the warming up with the bronzer, and then I'm gonna keep the bronzer to do an eyeshadow. So I'll just like go in here and give myself some depth. A little contour here. Playing Gloria and Barbie definitely felt like graduation and culmination of like little America, who started in Real Women Have Curves at 17, who's now like the mature woman who's like, I get it now. Like, I got it. It's in me. I've integrated the messages. Let's move on. And so I am excited at this stage in my career and life to wait for and look for the storytelling that adds to what I've already done. But I feel really complete and satisfied with the trajectory of a lot of the female feminist messages that I've gotten to be a part of. So now what I'll do is I'll take this amazing blender cover, Monica blender. I'll just get more specific with the things I want to cover. Like I have this one little like melasma here. I love this color, it's called Rome. It's really important where you put the blush. You want to really like go with the cheekbone. It's more lifting. And then you also want to like follow it up so it doesn't then just like stop. And so I'll blend. The look I'm going for is like, are you even wearing makeup, or do you just look so fresh and alive and pretty? Do another round of mascara. See what I mean? Look what the mascara did. Bad mascara, but also bad America for not following her own rule. I will top it all off with this lip maximizer from Dior, Hyaluronic Lip Plumper. Just sort of like enhances natural color and then gives it a little glow. So this is the final everyday easy peasy look. Hopefully someone stops me in the street and goes, are you even wearing makeup? And then I'll be like, score, I did it. Anyway, thanks for joining. Love you both, bye.